Okay, disclaimer, first off, we do a lot of moves differently that are, well not a lot, but some of the moves are different than the actual video that's provided. So, the first difference that's kind of major is when we begin, we have our feet, instead of side by side, like how the girl does in the video, we have it in third position, which is apparently a ballet term. I don't know, don't ask me. And so what you do is you have your feet in like a T shape, so your right foot will be like the top part of the T, and your left foot, the heel of it will go into the curve of your foot. So it makes a nice little neat T. And we did this because it'll be neater than everyone like standing weirdly, because anyone, make sure we all stood the same way, so gotta keep it clean. Okay, so you know how you have to kind of bend down a little bit, so it may feel uncomfortable, but just make sure when you're like crouching, don't have it all open like this weirdly. Just try to keep your legs as close as possible together. Just bend slightly. If you can't bend too much, try to lean forward a little bit, but don't be like bowing too low. So like this should be good, you know, not like this, not like standing straight, a good angle. Okay, so you have your left hand, and it will be above your knee, and you'll take your right hand and it'll be in front of your eyes, palm facing out, and fingers all together. So you're like this, and then you'll hear the people talking and stuff, and it's so cute. And then when the sparkles start, we bounce a little bit, and your arm goes up and out. And when you do this, your left hand will go behind you. Sorry, I had to breathe. So your left hand will go behind you. Throughout most of the song, your left hand will be like in the curve of your back. Do not put it at your waist, put it in the curve of your back. So it will be here. So you're starting out, people talking, little tingles, bounce up, and so go all the way around and go here, and we'll take a step out and go up again. And then we'll make this nice little heart, go around and bam. So when you make this heart, you will kick at the end. Now to do for the counts for this part, it's kind of weird because it's 1 and 2 is just you pausing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so after we do our little heart, it's going to, you still have your hand, it's going to return back to the small of your back, and you're going to be pointing and then waving. When you wave, don't be like, oh my god, this is lame. Make sure you have a nice straight arm, like parallel to the ground. You want to get into that, so it's like, it's gotta be adorable, okay? Okay, so after the waving, we're gonna make a big circle and step out with our right foot and come over and make a little gun. And now my dog is crying. I'm gonna ignore it for a little bit, okay? And when you do this, your right foot, okay, I'll bounce. Your right foot is like pointed diagonally towards like the wall. So like the same angle as your gun, kind of. Just don't kill yourself. Okay, then it's gonna be bang, bang, and then you change your hand to a fist, and you're gonna go right 2 times. Okay. So the move is like this, and you're just taking a step with your left foot and bringing your right foot to the side, and just gonna move your arm in this sort of like, I don't know this motion, it's kind of like a pirate like thing. Never mind. Okay, so we went like this, we're over and side, and then we're gonna take 2 steps forward, like towards the audience, which is 2 steps to your left then, and you put your hand out, so it'll be this, and then we're gonna come over and point down, left, right, pose. Okay. So for the counts for that section, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, I'm gonna get my dog. left, right, pose. Put your hands in the small of your back, and you go right, left, put your hand in a fist, and we're gonna make circles, circles. And then you're gonna stop here, and so you go bam, 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 and then bring it around town and here. Then you're gonna do this little move, and so when your arms go out, it's like, imagine there's like a string attached to your knee, so it's like pulls it out with it, you know? So we do this twice. And then what? Okay. I got it. I got it. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna pull it twice, and bam, knock someone over there. Bam, knock someone over there. And spin. And then cute little walk to the sides and beam. Okay. So the counts for that are gonna be this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So that part's gonna come again at the end, so when we get there, you're already gonna know it, which is awesome. Okay, so this next part is the most annoying part. It's like a million circles and it looks so easy, but it's like, whoa there. These circles are kind of confusing actually, so it's weird. We just beamed. And we're gonna do like this, and then like that, and then here again. And then we're gonna like pause for half a second because I don't know why. And then we're gonna bring our hand over here, do some little twirls in it, you know, like stirring up a storm up in here. And then we're gonna bring it around town, and it's me here. And while we're doing all this, you kind of want to be swaying a little bit, you know. Don't be like a stiff board, like, yeah. No one wants to see that. Just no one. So we're here, and then we're gonna be like obnoxious about this kind of, and just bring it over here. So do 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 da, stir her on over, and bam. Then we're gonna take 2 steps to the right and move your hand like this. It's gonna be in a fist. When you're doing this, you should have your hand, I'm sorry. When you're doing this, make sure you're like doing this kind of motion, like sprinkle, 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 bam, bam. And then this doesn't really need, when you're doing a little stirring motion, you don't need to be like sprinkly weirdness. I mean, that'd be awkward. But just have your hand out. Anyways, and when you do this, you're gonna be in a fist. You're gonna go right, right, and then we're making circles and we're swaying. We do that twice. So right, right, yeah, circles, and then pose. Okay, now the counts, this annoying part. So it's gonna be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this next part is kind of different from the video because in it they do this little like move, and she wants to be like jumping, but we are not jumping. We're gonna do a cute little like, that's it, that's good enough. Because if we jump, it's gonna make a bunch of noise on the stage, and it's just gonna be really loud and obnoxious, and no one wants that. We just want to see a cute little dance and not be hearing all this banging on the stage, you know. So we're gonna go to the side and do a little hop, go to the side, a little hop, no jumping, and then you gotta check your kicks. So just like bing. So I've seen other girls, they've been like tip when they do this, you know, just whatever works for you. Just don't be like, oh my god, is that like my shoe? Like, don't be like leaning weirdly. Just is good enough. Little head tilt. And then we're gonna do this little number again. And we're gonna be walking and pointing, and then bam, pose. And then you're gonna put your arms out and kick your leg up, and the other one out, kick your leg up, and another heart that ends with a kick. So that part's not too bad. Way better than those annoying circles. I can't breathe, I keep talking too fast. Okay, so for the counts for it, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't forget to pause or else you're going to be doing this too early and it's going to be awkward after you kick. Okay, so right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we got half this shiz done. So we're gonna do more circles. Great, we're not done with the circles, I know. So we're gonna to the right, step, and we're making circles. Left, step, to the right, step, to the left, bam! Don't forget this. It's not that like exaggerated, but I'm just doing this so you remember that it exists. You're just putting your arm over your head and kind of looking to the left, you know. We're still making circles and stuff. Once again, left arm is behind your back because it's like never used in this dance. So we're here. And then, whoa, our circles are going in the opposite direction. And we're gonna do a little this, bam, bam, out, out, circles, circles, and chest. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. That would make more sense. We want to get into this spot for the next part. In the video, you might notice she's like doing this or something. We just go to this because it cut weirdly, you know? Yeah, you get me. It cut off weirdly in the video. So when you're doing these circles, your hand is going to be out. Just hand like this. But when we're doing this move, you're going to have it in a fist. Shooting it out. And then when we're doing circles, we're going to go back to a hand out. And when you bring to your chest, we're in a fist. Although, don't quote me on that because I've seen other people have their hand on their chest. I've seen other people with their fist on their chest. I personally do my fist on my chest. So if someone gets mad at you, my bad. So we're here. Take a step to the right and put your left foot behind you. Step to the left and then you kind of dip. You either like that teapot over a little bit where you can just tilt your head. And we're talking. And then be really obnoxious, kind of just like, oh my gosh, you're so into this. It's like, I'm not explaining this move. You're just excited. Or stepping to the right, stepping to the left. We're talking with your finger pointed. They're pointing out, and we're saluting. Sorry if I sound kind of down. I thought I was done, but then the memory card was full apparently and didn't save like half of the dance. So a little bummed right now. I'm not gonna be as happy as the rest of this video. Anyways, so yeah, for this little part, the counts. Starting here, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the next part is I still fall apart. I mean, saying happy morning a bunch of times. Okay, so we're saluting right now. So the next part's gonna feature a lot of like weight shifting. We do a lot of this, like yeah. So like when you do this, make sure you pay attention a lot to where you're shifting your weight, because if I'm shifting my weight on this side and you're over here and there's like 3 other maids that aren't shifting the right way, it's gonna look messy. So just be cautious of when you need to do this. So that way, like, we all look together, you know, let's keep clean. So, yeah, anyways. So we're here, then we shift to the side, and we're gonna do this crocodile hand twice. And then we're gonna put your hand up and shift the other way. When your hand goes up the first time, you're having it face towards you. And then we're gonna shift, and your hand is gonna turn when you do it. So, it's up. I'm gonna keep my hand down here so you can see it actually, because you can't. So, It'd be twist, twist, twist. And so the right way would be, you start here, and you do crocodile, up, twist, twist, twist. And then when your hand is up here, you can have your fingers just out, or you can keep 2 fingers together. I think it was Ray that said she liked to have it like this. She thought it looked cute. So, just do whatever you like. Just don't make it weird. Because some people were like doing this like platter move. Don't do that. You're just rotating your wrist. So, starting crocodile, up, twist, twist, twist. And then you're going to bring it down and do this like rock and roll symbol. In the video, it's actually this starting out with, and then it turns into this. But we were just like, let's just skip that stuff, let's make it easier, and do this so that way we don't have to risk everyone like, oh no, oh no. It just makes it easier to make sure that we're all together. So we're going to be doing this rock on all the time. So yeah, we're doing this, and then we're down here. And then go like this, and then we're going to do a circle. And when we're doing the circle, I don't really know how to explain this. You're not going to be like really shifting, but you're kind of like shimmying, I guess. So you'll see when you practice it. You'll figure out this like awkward shimmy move, I guess. Okay, so we start here. Yeah. Right on. And when you end, you're going to be over here. And then you have to bring it down. And when you do this, you can put your head down like to look at it. Just don't be weird about it. Like don't be too obnoxious looking down. So bring it down. I'm doing it too far now. No. Down. Then up. And when you're up, your palms will be facing the audience. So you're up. And then when you bring it down, it's gonna twist like this. And when you're doing that, you're gonna shift your weight as well. So you're gonna go like this. You do it 3 times? Yeah, 3 times. And then we're going to shoot our hand to the right. Bam, like that. And then we're going to pose. But this pose, you just kind of have your hands out in front of you. Like, I don't know, like, give me money, please. I don't know why, because that's what it is. So yeah, like this. Then we're going to go back into this and crocodile it up. Up in the air. Twist, twist, twist. Rock on. In a circle, shimmy, down, up, twist, 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 shoot out, and in this pose, it's going to be another salute. That counts for all that. Okay, start here. It's going to be 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so right here, and then we're going to hand up, and we're going to wave, and then pose. So at this point, you know the whole song pretty much, because the next part is repeat that you already know. We're going to put our hands behind our back and do this number. We're going to go right and left and circle and this all around. Bam, bam. Spin. Right, left, beam. Now, this part is also different from the video. In the video, she does this, and then I think she just kind of like does a pose or something, or like she sits down and does this maybe. But we don't do that because it'd be a lot of work to pose everyone, because we don't want everyone to look the same, you know. Well, we kind of do because we want it to be uniform, but like if we were to do a pose, it'd be more complicated probably. Anyways, so we're gonna do a beam like we did earlier, and to jazz it up, we're just gonna do this cute little pose. Now, when you're doing this, it may be difficult when we're performing, like, to keep balance, but you don't have to hold it that long, realistically. It's like, when everyone's done clapping, you know, and then you can stop doing it. Just try to keep as well balanced as you can. Like, I know you're kind of, like, hyped up from dancing so much, and you'll probably be like, yeah, 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 bam! and then, oh no, I'm tipping because I was too into it. You gotta settle down when you get into this so that you don't fall. So yeah, like this. And that's how it ends. So I would go over the whole dance again, but I'm not going to because that's what the YouTube video is for. This is just me breaking down the moves, make it easier for you. You can go on the video that Ray posted, and I'll post it in when I put this video up, I'll put the link to the other video as well. And yeah, you can slow it down in there. It kind of sounds weird, like demonic happy morning, you know, it's kind of scary morning, but it works. I mean, it's slowed down so it's easier to keep up with, so you can just make sure you're getting all the moves right, even though she does it differently than us, but whatever. But you'll get the gist of it. Then you can always, you know, speed it up then when you're ready, and then you'll be ready to go for the con. So any advice I could give is when you're dancing, you should probably lip sync while you're doing it, because then you're more likely to look happier, because you don't want to be like, because then you just look like, oh, look at that grumpy maid. I don't want to look at her. She's not cute. I'm never coming back to this cafe again. We want cute little maids up there. Look like they're having a good time, so everyone has a good time. So don't look like so cold. You know, you don't want to be looking like Captain Levi up there dancing. Although I would enjoy watching it, but like, no. And then, so just, I would suggest lip syncing with the song. And if you don't want to do that, I mean, just make sure you're smiling and having a good time. Like, you can make funny faces if you want, you know, just make sure it looks cute. Just don't be depressing looking, I guess. I mean, make sure it looks like you're having fun. And you should have fun while you're doing it. And another tip, I just can't read English today, is you should try to be bouncy, you know, don't be too stiff when you're dancing, because if you're like, it's just uncomfortable to watch, no? It's just not fun. Just loosen out a bit, you know. You can be bouncy and stuff like that, you know, make it be cuter and stuff like that, like everyone likes, it looks cute, but just don't be too bouncy. Like for certain moves, like, you know, this number, you don't want to be jumping and making a bunch of noise and being really obnoxious. Like, just the right amount of bouncy is good enough, you know? Any other advice? Oh, when you spin, keep your hands to your sides, so, like, to hold the dress down a little bit, you know? So that way, like, it doesn't give a different kind of show. You know, keep it down because it's going to poof up a bit. Like, it's not going to be obnoxious, but just for precaution, keep it down a little. Yeah, remember throughout the whole dance, you're mainly going to have your hand in the small of your back. Don't do the waist, like I said before. Right, sorry if any of the moves were a little bit off from what we're supposed to do. This is how I did it for the con. For at least Anime Midwest. My bad if there's moves incorrect. I mean, we can always correct that later on. So, sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I mean, just have fun with it. And I hope this was helpful. And I guess I'll just see you guys at CAD. Bye.